deception. I am cruel to myself. Things will never be the same. This will all fall down around you in a house of cards. It's just too hard not to touch it, so it all falls.
It seems like yesterday the first time I saw a pretty face, mesmerized by her eyes, the setting was grace. With her presence and evanescence of thought, the laws of attraction naturally led me to her heart. And then it was dark, the night was over in a single flash. Within the past, full of questions that I didn't ask. Out of respect, cause I saw her with another man coming in, but I didn't know it was a brother. Damn, he was the enemy. You wouldn't have befriended me, especially reckoning his memory in that very scene. It was competitive energy, wrestling excessively from all the tension over who is a better MC. In my eyes it was me, in his eyes it was him. Funny how opposite ends let the story begin. I didn't know if I'd ever see her again, and never would she have guessed my secrets within. And now I'm gone.
What I know, you can't see the spreading stain of deception. I am cruel to myself. Things will never be the same. This will all fall down around you in a house of cards. It's just too hard not to touch it, so it all falls.
Months passed, and to my surprise, I looked into the crowd and saw those beautiful eyes. And how could I forget such an innocent part of me from an independent woman? Perfection of God's artistry, honestly at a loss of speech. How could a chest so heartless beat? I felt a life once thought to cease, and when I reached for that microphone, her gravitational pull grew twice as strong, and the fight was on. Against my fears of rejection, connection was what I held dear through intention. Not to mention her brothers now one with the team. In grind mode, everything was a wonderful thing, cause it gave us a reason to seek an agreement for what we believed in that was ignored before an allegiance. And I mean it from the bottom of my soul. I thank him for seeking the gold enshrouded in my robe. The face behind the name, the soft hands rest within my gloves. The man with an essence full of love, and the love that he saw fit for his kin. Cause when I asked to date his sister, the permission was his, and so I did. The day was on 2/7/13. A blind boy seeing clouds in his first dream. And then I knew that I'd see her again, but never would she have guessed my secrets within. And I was gone, gone.
What I know, you can't see the spreading stain of deception. I am cruel to myself. Things will never be the same. This will all fall down around you in a house of cards. It's just too hard not to touch it, so it all falls.
Dear Crystal Lee, do you remember your first date with me? Remember when I made you my Valentine? Well, now the very love that you have is mine. I need you, girl. In this world there is nothing that I wouldn't do to keep you safe in a place where our love is true. But what happens when the lies and deceit that I hide underneath come alive when I sleep in the nightmares? I fight fear with a broken sword, and overall I am scared that I'll choke and fall. I'm not happy with the life that I live, and despite what I give, life can stay the price that it is, because I can't afford it. And I wish that I could feel important. I'm still tortured by my thoughts and I can't ignore it. And sometimes I wonder why that I'd wanna die, to get away from the pain that has come inside. The pain of feeling like I'm not ever good enough, the pain of a bad brother, the pain of a bad son. And the pain from the guilt that I built, the pain from always being a failure, killed my will and kept concealed. So I thought I should let you know that I'm just a bad guy with good self-control, who only does positive for everyone else because he's selfish and wants to feel better himself. I apologize for having so much to hide in disguise, cause my pride was the very lie. I'll end up in the casket for throwing my eggs into one basket. I lost my passion for this rapping, but for you I wrote this whole song, because your love's the only reason I can hold on and hold strong till I see you again. Now you never have to guess all my secrets within. Now I'm gone. You came to me when I was in a dark place, a very, very dark place. You're my only reason for happiness. I knew when I fall that you'd be there to catch me. My love will always be yours.
Around you, in a house of cards, it's just too hard not to touch it. So it all falls down.